He had no sight, no name, only one desire, to see again. But when the gods grant vision, they don't always show mercy. That night, Schreier did not interrupt. His eyes were locked on Scheherazade, her words casting shadows in the candlelight. She continued, "The tale of the blind man and the temple of whispers. In the heart of a scorched desert stood a temple so ancient. The winds whispered its name. They called it Sakmatsai. They said it was cursed. They said no one who entered ever returned sane. But the blind man had nothing left to lose. His name was Tariq. He was born with eyes clouded like fog, but a mind sharp as obsidian. And a voice inside him said, 'If you find the eye, you will see.' So he walked, alone, through dust storms, past bones half buried in the sand, until the temple stood before him tall, cracked, and humming with secrets. Inside, it was silent, but not empty. Tariq felt hands that were not hands brush past his face. He heard whispers that did not belong to any mouth. And then, he saw, not with his eyes but with his soul. The temple gave him vision of every crime, every betrayal, every buried lie of every man who ever lived. He screamed, because the truth was blinding. He saw kings poison their heirs, priests burn villages in the name of gods they did not believe in, lovers murder in the name of passion. And in the final vision, he saw himself, not as a blind man, but as a god, crowned in flame, surrounded by corpses, alone. He ran, out of the temple, out of the desert, back to the city. And when they asked him, "Did you see?" he said, "Yes." Then he tore out his own eyes, and whispered, "There are things better left in darkness." Shehrazade's voice faded, soft as smoke. Schreier leaned forward. "Why would anyone choose blindness?" She met his gaze. "Because, my king, not all truths are meant for mortals." Scheherazade paused, her voice barely above a whisper. Tariq lost his eyes, to forget what he saw. Then, she leaned closer to the king. "But in tomorrow's tale, my king, a boy is born with a different curse." Schreier raised an eyebrow. "What curse?" Her eyes gleamed in the candlelight. "Every lie spoken near him becomes true." The flame flickered, the silence cracked. In a palace built on lies, what do you think will happen? Hit that like button if you'd choose blindness over unbearable truth. Subscribe to Scape for a brand new tale every single night. And remember, on Thursdays and Fridays, we drop 3 episodes back to back. Don't miss them. Comment below. Would you risk entering the temple? If you knew you'd never leave the same, share this episode with a friend who dares to uncover what should have remained hidden.